And now it's time for sports with College Week sports reporter Brett Geese.
Brett, sounds like everything's getting finalized from the NFL draft.
Yes, it is. I'll tell you about it in a second. The Green Bay Press-Gazette reported earlier this week that former University of South Dakota quarterback Noah Shepard will battle Chris Pizzotti for the number 3 quarterback position this offseason. Shepard is said to have a good chance to make the Packers' final roster after not being selected in April's draft. Shepard is one of the most prolific players in Coyote history and has chose the Packers over the Arizona Cardinals and Carolina Panthers. The only drafted player from a South Dakota school was SDSU linebacker Danny Batten. Batten was selected in the 6th round by the Buffalo Bills and is expected to be a contributor immediately on the special teams. This week, the rivalry continues when the Storm travel down to Sioux City to take on the Sioux City Bandits. This is the second matchup of the year between these two bitter rivals, with the last game favoring the Storm 57-23, which was also in Sioux City. In that game, the Storm used an effective run game to defeat the Bandits, outgaining them 156 yards to 41. Game time is scheduled for 7:05 at the Tyson Event Center. In other sports news, the Fighting Pheasants are proud to pick up a former big leaguer in Reggie Abercrombie. Last year, he played AAA ball for the Round Rock Express. There, he batted .271 with 11 home runs and had 52 RBIs. Before that, he played 34 games for the Houston Astros and played a total of 146 games over 2 years for the Florida Marlins from 2006 to 2008. So needless to say, the Pheasants will have a fearless leader controlling center field this year. 2010 campaign starts this Thursday for the Sioux Falls Fighting Pheasants as they take on 2009 league champion Lincoln Salt Dogs. And that wraps up sports.
Thanks, Brett.
And here are resident movie critics Ian Bloomer and Lexi Vogelar with this week's Music Moment.
For this edition of Music Moment, we are critiquing Soul Crate Music's new album, The Heartland Panic, which was recently released, and it was their first album released with Black Clover Records.
Soul Crate is made up of 2 brothers, Wes and Dan, and DJ Absolute. They've been creating and producing music in the Sioux Falls area for the last 10 years.
The first single off the album was Let It Shine, and it was also their first music video. Check it out.
When you're looking for individual songs, I think older albums have more to choose from, but this new album has a more consistent feel to it, and I do think that they matured as musicians and they're having a better, more solid sound. So I'm gonna have to go with 4.5 stars for this one.
All right, well, I'm gonna disagree. It wasn't my favorite album, though it did show them growing. I think lyrically I wasn't as satisfied with the lyrics. I wasn't as satisfied with the beats. They weren't very hard-hitting. Although songs like Electric Heavy Glow were impressive to me. So there were a few that stuck out, but overall just the moody, cold vibe. Maybe it came from them writing it in winter. It wasn't my favorite. So I'm gonna give them 3.5 stars, hoping the next album will be a little bit more back to the roots of hard-hitting hip-hop.
They'll still put on a good show.
Yes, good shows, good shows. All right, back to you guys in the studio.
And that wraps up another edition of USF College Week. I'm Stefanie Chmielewski.
And I'm Brandon Sandoval. Have a great day.
And now it's time for Tales from the College Week Unairable File.
I don't really see the point of so many bright lights when I just have to have a simple interview.
The first movie we were... Wow, I can't say we're reviewing. Our first movie is Batman Begins. It's not Batman Begins, it's The Dark Knight! I suck!
Flowing locks. Should I wear a hat? Should I let it flow? I mean, our pastor's a nice guy, but yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah.
Pepper, sorry. I am really slipping. Can we start over? I'm sorry.
It's alright, yeah.
I wasn't going to go into that much detail.
What in the world? I'm in Java? And then look. Oh, thanks.
Role Models is the newest.
Sorry, I just really don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's all. A 10, I don't know my line. I'm sorry.
A 10.
One hand or two? One?
Socially responsible while developing the economy with the properties down.
Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Moment. Today we are music.
Not having. Wow, that's awful.
Large university-wide event. Let me start up because I looked at you. Dang it.
Third in the buck. Can we start over?
No.
Each packet. Packets. Rice packets feed over 6 people. That sounds stupid. Six people. The packets are at a cost of 23 cents. That sounds stupid. For USF College Week, I'm Erin Heinert reporting live. Oh, that sounds not live.
Sweets, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh yeah, I'm recording.
I just can't. Ah, okay, that's fine. And finally, we have the latest Pixar movie, WALL-E. I just can't do it. Super popular, obviously. Wow. I can't do it, Ronnie. Finally, we have WALL-E, which is. I don't even know what I'm gonna say yet.
Or not Mexican independent. Like, I don't know. What were we just talking about?
And then Sean or Paul Rudd's girlfriend. We'll skip it. I kind of looked up off at the end. Yeah.
Brandon Sandoval. Have a great day.